like in Cold Antelope, I'll be crying mountain lock. God goes on. Want to miss you, kangaroo. It just isn't fair, polar bear. Don't leave me, manatee. Please stay here, white-tailed deer. Goodbye for now, Jersey cow. Peace. Come back soon, baboon.
There you go. I don't know whose side.
Okay, I'm tapped out. You can go now. Goodbye. Stay healthy. Enjoy the special time. I will. I will. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you, retirees. Thank you very much.
Well, you have to
Thank
pull
you.
those off of you now.
Where are the subs needed? Boy, that's true. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys. Thank
Oh,
you.
go on. There's some more.
Oh, here is, thank you. Subs are needed. Please do not let someone not play the call. Oh, there you go. There you go. If you can fill a spot, please reply immediately. I think I'm writing things in my sleep sometimes. Thank you. I'd like to send an email, retirees. Thanks for showing up at your regular time, and thanks for subbing. Some people can be like called super subs, because they're always ready to sub.
We subbed a
But
lot.
that's what, obviously you
Played twice.
I'm not going to lie, it was interesting, and when I'm at home and I'm holding a 3-year-old granddaughter at my computer, and I'm trying to send an email out to ask for a sub that we need in 2 hours and 20 minutes, it made for interesting times.
Kept you young, Arky. Kept you young.
I'm sorry?
So he kept you young.
Yeah, it's kept me young, yes.
But third is there for you.
But it was always nice to turn the email on and see nothing. They say no news is good news. That's absolutely right. But since I got everybody's attention here, I gotta thank people in no particular order. I want to thank Dan for taking a chance on me. And this is a true story. I was walking down that hallway over there one day after I've been here shortly, and I looked up at the plaques. They used to have some plaques over there, St. Louis Hall of Fame. And I looked up and I saw the names, and this is true. I looked at the name and I go, yeah, I lost to him twice in singles. I lost to him twice in doubles. That kind of thing. And then a thought came to my mind. I go, what am I doing here?
What am I doing?
I mean, I remember I came from Festus, Jefferson County, which will probably never be known as a hot spot of tennis. But honest, I thought, what am I doing here in Creve Coeur Racquet Club? And then as time went by, I think it was Dan that was walking down the hallway saying, "What is that guy still doing here?" I want to thank Dan. He was obviously a full-time boss, part-time co-worker. He helped out. But one thing he probably doesn't realize is that he was also played the role like a therapist or a psychologist, what I would call it, because right before I started here, it was in 2006 when I started in October, and in August of that year, I lost my teaching job from 26 years. It was a federally funded program, and somebody in Washington, D.C. decided to cut the funds. So, got an email one day, said, funds are cut. The next morning, got a phone call, we don't need you anymore. So, that wasn't very good. That was in August. In September of that year, I lost my father-in-law, which we got along real well. And then in the first week of October, I started here, and think within a week of working, starting here, I lost my dad. So, you know, if you ever wanted to like take an eraser and erase 3 months out of a year and just kind of pretend it never happened, that's kind of like what I wanted to do there. So at a time I felt like my life, especially whenever I got the call about not being able to teach anymore, like somebody took a jigsaw puzzle and dropped it on the floor and all the pieces go this way, and that's about the way I felt my life was at the time. So Dan took the chance on me, and you know, I can only imagine what was going through his mind when this dashing, debonair, suave and sophisticated, boisterous, spunky person sat across the desk from him asking for a job. Well, lucky for me, he didn't hire that person. When I came in and I sat down and I thought the interview went real well, because only 3 times did I have to wake up Dan as I explained my life story to him. I thought it went real well. So he took a chance, and you know, and every morning, and this is true, every morning before I got out of bed, I would say a little prayer that my efforts would be blessed with success, and that I would be a blessing to the people that I serve. So I'll leave that up to you to see if that prayer got answered. I don't know. But from the comments that you know, again, working with Dan, I mean, I don't know how many of you people ever worked for a company where the president of the company would not only make you your lunch, but bring it to your workstation as well. I mean, I don't know of any company that does that. And Dan was always bringing me stuff to eat, you know, and I thought, boy, this is great. But then I remembered from reading in the Bible how in days gone by, they would take this calf and fatten it up and kind of take it out back and kind of, you know, slaughter it, you know, and I thought, I don't know, I got a little nervous here. But luckily that never happened. I used to play tennis with Dan, fill in sometimes, and it was kind of awkward when you're playing with your boss in doubles, and he would make a good shot. I didn't know what to say, you know, good shot, Dan, boss, sir. I didn't know what to say.
There weren't that many good shots.
I wasn't going to say anything. Okay. But I want to thank him for that, for putting up with me. I want Mrs. Apted standing over there. I want to thank her for assigning me court time for lessons. I want to thank her for their pretzels on Thursday. There's a theme developing here. Do you sense it? I also want to thank her for helping with the retirement, giving me the information for the retirement league. I want to thank her for the pretzels on Thursday. I want to thank her for covering the desk whenever I had to go visit the little boy's room. Did I mention the pretzels on Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank her for that, and for all the ways that she helped out. Okay. Cindy over there, you know Cindy. My gosh. Wow. I just mentioned to her a while ago, I said, thank you for forgiving me for all the times I messed up. And when I knew I messed up, and for forgiving me when I messed up, I didn't know I messed up. Thank you for forgiving me. She is just, you know, she's special, wonderful. Thank her for all her help. Margie was here earlier. I thanked her for her help. And all the retirees that are here, I mentioned how you made life interesting for me. The members, let me say something to the members here. Everybody's members here. As a worker in the pro shop, it's real. I appreciated it whenever you would say hi to us when we come in, or have a nice day as you were leaving, which we were supposed to say, and I know I didn't say it all the time. But it really does make the people there feel good when you acknowledge them and thank you, and even though we didn't do anything, you would say thank you. I would say you're welcome, you know. But it really does mean a lot to the pro shop workers when you would do that. I'm not gonna leave anybody else out here. You know what? Some of the retirees had to put up with my literary skills, if you want to call it that.
He writes poems on emails.
Over the past couple of years, when certain things would happen, I just got this urge to put some thoughts down on a piece of paper. Well, this seemed like a good time to put something down on a piece of paper. I just call this thank you. And it goes something like this. It's said I have a way with words. I'm not sure it's all true, but sometimes I just like to sit and write a thought or two. Like when a special day occurs that fills us all with cheer, because we get a chance to celebrate with those that we hold dear. Holidays and birthdays fall into this special class. They serve as a reminder of how quickly time does pass. Another is when one decides to end their working days and set aside their daily tasks to live life other ways. The end does not come suddenly, though some may think it so. A lot of soulful searching helps decide it's time to go. But leaving isn't easy when you've made a lot of friends. You hope the fun and joy you share just simply never ends. Perhaps that's when the memories of good times help us see that though our friends and life move on, still happy we can be. So thank you to the owners, to the members, staff as well, for you filled my heart with memories more than I could ever tell. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for everything. Nancy?
Arky?
Yes, sir.
With all the humor you shared with us, in addition to all the poignant statements, I think you're ready for a stand-up routine at the comedy club.
That's good. That's right. But again, thanks to everybody.
You know, I'm pretty Sunday morning gave the most beautiful sermon. What he said is, all of us should have greatness in us, and that's what you have is greatness.
Greatness?
Greatness.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's your greatness.